So I was upstairs getting ready to come downstairs to spend time with the Father, and my son was sitting upstairs on the couch. He is 15 years old, and I teach him how to spend time with God and pray. And I don't know if he does that. Kids are going to be kids, but he knows the power in spending time with God. He sees it when I spend time with God. Well, my son has been struggling a lot. There's a lot of lack in our family still, and I'm waiting on God to do some very powerful things so that there is no more lack. And so we're not missing out on what we are supposed to have. When there's lack, kids struggle. As you sit on the couch, you can see out the window, and he was looking out the window. That's his prayer spot. He automatically burst out and said, "Did you see that?" And I turned around and he was freaked out. And I said, "See what?" And he was like breathing really hard, like he couldn't even talk. He looked really, really upset. I actually had to go sit down on the couch with him and talk to him and get him to tell me what he saw. He said that he saw two white birds flying in midair, and then they stopped for like half a second, and then they kept flying away. We don't see white birds here. There are absolutely no white birds whatsoever. I've lived here for many years. No white birds. I believe those birds came from heaven. God used that to get my son's attention. And those birds stopped because heaven is another dimension. It's another realm. And with the timing and that, that's why he saw them stop in midair. I think it's just so cool how God just uses anything to get our attention, the things that he knows we're interested in to get our attention. It blew my mind. Really blessed my heart. We can be close to heaven, you guys. There is nothing impossible for God. And I know that God used the birds because Ben has been wanting to see birds, and he wanted to get a bird feeder. We used to have a bird feeder before we had chickens. Ben got himself a bird feeder and put it on the railing of our deck so you could see the birds. So God knew that, that was Ben's interest, and he chose to bring those birds from heaven. So there's birds in heaven, you guys, and they're white. And he knows Ben's heart, and we used to have a ton of chickens. They were like family to us, and because we don't have them anymore, we can't have them right now. Ben wants to see the birds, and God knows our heart. He knows people's hearts. I just thought, he just wants the bird feeder up. Well, deeply rooted, he misses our chickens. Well, I do too, but we don't talk about it. He doesn't want to talk about it with me because he knows I'll probably break down because those chickens were like animal children. Just don't give up on your prayers because God hears every single one of them. Nobody's a lost cause here. No one. And have faith in God and know what he is able to do. It is ultimately the person's choice. But God never gives up as long as you don't give up. We can be close to heaven. We can.